for tonight for supper, we're having the Southwest Meatloaf Minis. And that is what I'm going to be cooking up here soon. And so far, I've got my pan sprayed, and I've got a pound of ground turkey, 99% fat-free, so it's 0. She uses 93% fat-free, so that is points. But mine is going to be 0, so it's going to be less points for us. And then on top here is some jalapeno peppers chopped up. In my pan over here, I have some peppers and onions frying up, because we want them a little bit soft, and that's what it says to do. I'll show you the next step. And I just sprayed a little bit of, this is avocado oil. I took the sticker off though. This is just avocado oil, and I gave it a few squirts of oil. Should be 0 smart points for as much as I used. Okay, it calls for 3/4 of a can of diced tomatoes. So what I'm going to use is this small 10-ounce can of the diced tomatoes with green chilies, because we do like green chilies. So I'm going to add that whole can in here. It says to add all the vegetables to the bowl except for the ketchup and the cheese. So we'll leave those 2 things out. So I'm here, added the crushed tomatoes, added the jalapenos, quick oats, I have to add those. 1/4 cup of fat-free liquid egg whites. I am going to use 2 eggs instead. And then frozen corn, and then black beans. I'm going to use these because I have these soaking for about 8 hours and they're fine. So I'm going to use these instead of black beans. That way I won't waste 3/4 of a can. And we have too many for our brownies anyway. Okay, so I added the peppers and onions that I had frying up there. After they cooled a little bit, I added my tomatoes, 1/4 cup of beans, and 1/4 cup of corn. And I just added my 2 eggs just now. Called for salt and pepper, and it did call for cayenne pepper, but I'm using the red pepper flakes instead. So I maybe put 1/4 teaspoon in there because we don't want it real super spicy. And now I'm going to mix this all up really good and throw it in my pans. I will bring you back and show you what that looks like. I forgot to add the quick cook oats, so that's what I added now. 1/4 cup of quick cooked oats. Oh my goodness, that's hard to say. And now I'm going to stir this up. It smells really good, you guys. It smells delicious. So now I'm going to scoop out. I've got my little 2 tablespoon scoop, I think it is, 1/8 of a cup. And we'll see, I'm going to scoop like a big amount and put them in each little pan. And I might even put a little bit more. Depends on how much meatloaf I got left. I will make sure they're heaping in there. And guys, this whole thing right here is just for smart points, for the whole thing. So me and Corey could each have a good amount of these and just have 2 points. It's amazing. Because we're going to have a lot of this. I might even have more left over. I'm going to put you down, and then I'll bring you back and show you what I did. There we go. And I will bring you back when this gets done. It says to cook it for 35 minutes. Somewhere I read that. Yeah. Preheat oven to 350. I think I have a wood tick on me. Yee. Okay, I have to have Corey check me for wood ticks in a minute. And then it's supposed to be for 35 minutes, I believe. I read that somewhere. I don't see it now, but I'm sure you guys see it and you're yelling, there it is. I don't know. And now I'm worried about a wood tick because I hate wood ticks. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. This is it. All right, that is the finished product. The mini meatloaf. It's a Southwest style. It called for black beans, but I didn't have, well, I had black beans, but I didn't want to open up a whole new can just for 1/4 cup. So I just used some beans that I had soaking for my brownies that I'm going to be making. So that's what I used for that. Can't wait to try these. I'll let you know what it tastes like. We're going to add some cheese and some ketchup on here. So upon reading the directions, I was supposed to bake this with the ketchup on it, but Yeah, I didn't. I goofed. Oh well, it'll all work out anyhow. That's our finished product, and I'm just going to put the ketchup on the side, and that's how we're going to eat that. This is dinner tonight. I'm starting out with 4. I could have 6, but I want to keep it at 4 right now. It's 3 smart points for 4 of them. The ketchup is the sugar-free ketchup, or 0 sugar added, no sugar added. You can have up to 5 tablespoons for 1 smart point. So I'm going to keep this at 4 points right now, because there's 1 for the ketchup. If I had 6, it would be 5 smart points. Very good. We're happy with these, but they are better with the ketchup. Just an FYI.